Hey guys, what's up? Wanted to talk to you about something new that happened to me recently, and that is I was finally accepted into the Atlas Reactor Tryon Creator Program. What does this mean? Well, it doesn't really mean a whole lot of different changes to the channel or to what I'll be doing for videos in the future, but that I'm just a creator and that people know that I create stuff on Atlas Reactor itself. But there is stuff going on with Identity Crisis, a group that I'm going to be helping out do Atlas Reactor freelancer builds and so on. And yes, spotlights will still happen, and we're going to do a preview for the new Lancer, Khita. This is the new Lancer that they've been talking about in the Tryon Worlds stream that they had. And I want to preview her because it seems like something different at the time. But I want to talk to you about her abilities. And when obviously she comes to PTS, then I'll show you what she can do. Her first is her standard attack, Warped Arrow. Loose a curving arrow that deals 28 damage, requires 2 inputs. What that basically means is that it's like a line, except there's 2 opposite different dotted lines. And they're able to go to one or the other. And you can curve the arrow around a corner to hit a freelancer. So that's one of the biggest things too. And her mod was Fly True. Arrow pierces the first target, dealing 8 damage to the next target. So it's pretty decent for support. Her other one is Resonance Burst. Create an energy fluctuation that grants 30 shield to allies and weakens enemies until the end of next turn. Or the end of the turn. Cooldown is 3. That's pretty big because that's a 30 shield on top of the mod that she has, which strengthens it by 10. And that's a total of 40. So that's one of her prep phase abilities. Her next, and this is the one that I'm showing you right now. Now this is a picture that I was able to get from the Tryon thing, but it does not show the damage because it was a preview. But from the actual stream itself, is that it was a 30 shield, and then it also weakens enemies until the end of the turn, which is another big thing as well. So with that mod of 10, and then she gets 40 on a single ally, it's pretty much a Dr. Finn bubble, pretty much. Her next ability that I want to actually discuss about a little bit was her dash ability. I'll get to her second prep phase one, which is Vaulting Shot. Dash to a location, then fire an arrow the opposite direction, which deals 20 damage and slows until the end of the turn. Cooldown is 4. It's not really that big of a deal. And a Ready Aim Fire mod, if hit an enemy that is affected by take aim, they are rooted for 1 turn. I want to get to her prep phase ability right now, which is take aim. Mark an enemy until the end of the next turn. The first time an ally deals direct damage to a marked enemy, the ally is healed for 25, cooldown is 4. This is something different, okay? When you're talking about an ally who gets 25 health for shooting somebody, it's basically a piñata. That's all they are. You get healing from that. And then the mod, if you do have it, which is you get an additional 5 health by shooting them a second time, that's 30 health right off the bat. And that's pretty big when you're talking about shooting somebody or hitting them for a lot of damage. Because you're hitting them doing a lot of damage, but you're gaining some health back in the long run as well. And as you're seeing here with the ultimate, which is called Raining Arrows. Rain arrows down in a line, dealing 28 damage to enemies and rooting them. Choose 2 points within range to create the line effect. Does not require line of sight, ignores cover. This ultimate, by some people's standards, would be pretty weak. This is not a weak ultimate. And let me tell you why. It's 28 damage. Okay, I understand that's lower than even Finn's Maelstrom, but you have also rooting, ignores cover, and does not need line of sight. Those are big things when you're talking about Atlas Reactor, because if somebody's trying to hide from you and they are under 28 HP, that is a guaranteed kill from a support. Not only that, but you're rooting them, which would allow your frontliner to engage them easily or even to trap them from trying to get away. And that is a big thing. Plus, her ultimate, from what I've seen on the stream, was like 7.5 range. Though the line is not that big, the actual area to get there is pretty large. But as for her mod that they showed, Cloudy Skies, gain energized until the end of next turn. And like I said, guys, I can't wait to show you her because she looks fun to actually play. And I don't normally play support, but she feels like a firepower / support in Atlas Reactor. And I can't wait to show you guys. But anyway, that was a little preview, and I'll see you guys all later in the next Atlas Reactor Spotlight or next Atlas Reactor video.